Quick video, I'm going to show you how to copy components from one course to another course, and this is particularly relevant for those of you who are creating maybe Snagit videos or video lectures, and you're putting them into one course, and now you want to copy those video lectures to other courses. And you can copy individual components, not only videos or video pages, but also quizzes, discussions, and assignments, and entire modules. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's first start with the course that has the content that we want to export. So we're going to go to Migrate Course, and I'm going to introduce you to something called Canvas Commons. That's what we're going to be using. Now, there are other ways to copy things and paste things, but this is just one way that might save you some time. So now we're in Migrate Course, and we're going to go to Modules. And we see our modules here, and one of the things to bring to your attention is to the right-hand side of everything in this module are three dots. And if we click on the three dots, we see Share to Commons, and you see that on all of these items. So whether we'd want to share an individual component, such as a quiz, or we want to share the entire module or export the entire module, we can do that. In this case, what we want to do is we want to take this Week 2 lecture page that's got a video we just created. We want to take this page and export it into two other sections of our class. So what we'll do is I'm going to go back to the Pages view. Week 2 lecture. Actually, let me do this from modules, more realistic. So I'm back in modules, and here's my Week 2 lecture page with my video, and I'm going to go to Share to Commons, and I'm going to see this screen. The first thing I can select is who can use the resource. So in this case, I'm going to click on Only Me, but if you ever come up with a resource that you'd like to share with all of Mercy College of Ohio, you'd click the second box. For right now, Only Me. And you can also choose to share something with the entire Canvas community. You can leave the license in the default. You can name this. So I'm going to call this Week 2 Lecture Page, and I have to put a description in, Canvas rule, and I have to put an image in too. Just I don't know why, it's a Canvas thing, but we're going to click, and we'll just pick an image, and then we click on Share. So we'll give that a few minutes. So what we've just done is we've gone to the course that has a new page we created with a new video in it, and we want to export that page with the video into some of our other course shells or one of our other course shells. So the first thing we did was we went to the page, we exported it to Commons. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the dashboard, and I'm going to go to, it actually doesn't matter which one, but I'm going to go to a course that I want to put this content into. So I'm going to go to my Not So Great course, and I'm going to click on Commons. Once I get there, I may see the thing I just created here. If not, you can always click on Shared, and that'll just show you the stuff that you've shared. So there's everything that I've been sharing lately between classes. So what we just did in our Great course is we exported the page, or the Week 2 lecture page with our video, to Commons, and here we are. We're in Commons, we're looking at it. I'm going to click on this. Now the cool thing is, and if you see this error, page not found, you will always get that if there's a TechSmith video. That's only a snapshot of the page in the Commons. It'll work fine once we get it into the courses. So now this page that we created in our first class, we want to put into some of our other classes. To do that, just click on the blue button, and every class you're enrolled in will be listed here. So all of your classes are listed here. So in this case, I want to import that lecture page, that Week 2 lecture page, into my Not So Great course and my other Not So Great course. So I'm going to select those courses. This is a nice feature if you are importing content into multiple courses. But if I only had one course, I would just check the appropriate one. It wouldn't matter. So I've checked the courses I want this to go into, and then I will click on Import to Course. Now, this often takes a little bit of time. So I think even if we went over to those other courses right now, we may not see our week 2 lecture page yet. So I'm going to let it ride for just a minute or two, and we'll mosey on over to Dashboard. And we're looking for our page 2 lecture page. So we're going to click on one of the courses that we imported it into, and we're going to see if it's there. It may not be. Sometimes it takes longer. So here's my not so great course, and there's 2 places I'll look. The first thing I could do is I could just click on Pages and view all pages. Oh, and what do you know? There's our week 2 lecture page. So that came in. That's got our video in it. And let's go to modules real quick. And what happens when you bring a page in from Commons, it doesn't automatically populate in the module. It just brings the page in as a page. But that's okay because we know how to add pages. We'll just go to week 2, hit the plus sign, go to add page, and there's our week 2 lecture page that we just brought over from Commons. We select it, add it. We can drag it up to the top of the module with our mouse, and we'll click on it to see if it works. So there's our new page. There's our video. Our course component copy is complete.